when it comes to manifesting your dream life, it's all about going within. It's all about the interaction, okay? The interaction that you do, because nothing outside of you will change unless you change, okay? That there has to be some level of belief that it can change. And so when you take the interaction, you see yourself with what you desire, that creates the belief and the feeling of already having it, and it allows it to come to you automatically. All of this stuff happens automatically. It's so effortless, and that's the key. Okay. Run your imaginal act or your affirmation. For me, those are the two best ways. Okay. This week I've manifested so many things that was almost instantly. Okay. And just reflecting on my life, how I would, some things instantly, some things took time. I'm gonna share one or two for instantly and a few that took time. Okay. So I manifested my car getting fixed. All right. I couldn't get my car fixed. Multiple people couldn't find the problem. And I love this car. And so I really like it. And so I would close my eyes and imagine myself driving it. Okay, driving the car. It's fixed. I would say it's fixed. And I'm with the Fit Baddie. I have more than enough money. Life is amazing. I'm living in my highest timeline, in the best timeline, in an amazing timeline, and I'm driving it. And I can see the name of the song on the screen, right? On the driver's screen. It said Guns and Nuns from Draco, the Ruler. And I made it happen. So I got somebody to fix it. All right. That nearly instantly. And another one where because my Challenger wasn't working, I was at work late. I was in my office making sales calls. I was getting late and I said, I'm going to manifest a free car ride. Earlier that day, I had messaged a few people. I think I messaged my sister if she could give me a ride. And I was calling my friend to see if he can pick me up, my neighbor. And then I was like, I'm just going to do Uber, since nobody is hitting me up, whatever. And I live close to where I work, but I digress. I closed my eyes and I sat down. All right, I closed my eyes, sat down on my chair in my office, and then in my imagination, I was sitting in a car. Okay, I was sitting in a car. I felt the seat in the car, and I was moving. We were moving, so I'm sitting in a car and we're moving. There's a certain feeling to it. And I told myself, wow, I got a car, I got a ride, and I got it for free. I got a ride and I got it for free. So I kept on making sales calls, and then my sister ended up texting me saying, hey, do you still need a ride? And I got the ride, and I experienced what I imagined in my imagination nearly instantly. Okay, so this is getting farther into 3 minutes, so it's going to be a longer YouTube video. It's okay. It's very valuable. And there's others that took a long time. It took a very long time. They just has to go back with the way you grew up and the beliefs that you adopted. For me, I know that I've adopted an abundance mindset. This is why I have this right here, just to remind me. All I see is abundance. I'm on the frequency of abundance. I have more than enough money. So every time I see this in the mirror, I riff that off. So you don't need to get a tattoo, but you can put something on your bathroom mirror, because you see it every morning when you wake up and brush your teeth, shave, put on makeup, whatever you do. And so I also have affirmations near my mirror. But going back to what took along for me, money. Okay, money had a very limiting mindset. You may not think you have a limited mindset, but we'll look at your physical reality. If you don't have money doesn't come to you. You're very limited in that aspect. But you may have love. You may have a lot of girlfriends, or you may have been multiple boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever. You have a lot of that intimacy in your life. Okay, so everyone has different journeys that they go through and different experiences, right? Different experiences in those journeys, because we all experience the same type of stuff: finances, love, health, wealth, happiness. All right. So that took a little while for me. It took almost about 5 years, almost 5 years. And then now that when I spend a lot of money, right? I spend a lot of money. a few hundreds, a few thousands, and then the next couple of days, more money just comes in out of no, like it's not out of nowhere. It's because I have these beliefs in my mind. I have more than enough money. No matter what, I have more than enough money. Money is always coming to me. I am a money fucking magnet. And then stay to the end because I'm gonna share a system that I do that you can apply. Okay. So that one took a little while, but it's here now. The other one was what happened pretty quickly. It's just I never really focused on it. Was intimacy, right? Sexual intimacy. Just didn't really care about it most of the time. I did want it, but it wasn't like something like until like one point something happened. I think I don't know. There was a point in my life in my early 30s. So I'm 35 now, but I think it was early 30s. Yeah, early 30s. I was like, I swear to God, I'm going to have an amazing sex life. And then I attracted a dating coach who helped me a lot. And knowing how to change my life and change my beliefs, change, whatever your beliefs are what create your reality. So I adopted his beliefs, and he gave us a list of beliefs. I'm like, yes, let me take these. And so I took his beliefs. That's why I paid him like $3,500 for the coaching program, and even more because we did a lot of work together. I did a lot of coaching with him, me being coached, and so that one didn't take that long, but it took me a lot of years to really accept that it was okay and all that stuff. Maybe that's why it took so long, because I had those limiting beliefs. You're not worthy of love or something like that. And like those kind of ideas came up to mind when I got triggered. I seen this girl, let's call her Rose. Okay, let's call her Rose. And she was always so sweet to me. I've never was attracted to her like physically. I was never attracted to her. Because I'm attracted to girls who glutes with glutes. Let's say that PG version, right? Big booties. Let's just say it, just big booties. Okay, and she doesn't have a big booty, and she's very nice to me though, and I really like that. And I got to know her personality. I really like that, and so I connected care, fondness, and just good vibes with her voice. And so I remember one time she had said something. She's like, "Hey, how are you? Or, how are you doing with this, with the workouts?" Because I met her at CrossFit, and my heart just melted. I said, "Oh my God, I like her." And then on top of that, she kissed somebody, and I got super jealous. So I uncovered that trigger. I'm like, "What do I need to believe in order to have the experience?" Oh, that it was a certain belief came up. I changed it. And another one where I didn't want to look at her stories. I said, what do I need to believe in order to have this experience? Oh, you're not worthy of love. I'm like, what the hell? Bullshit. I can love myself. Boom. Therefore, I'm worthy. I'm worthy of love. And love must show up. If I love myself, love must show up. So she really uncovered a lot of those triggers in me. And I didn't know I had those until I was triggered, right? So triggers are an amazing thing in your life that you can really, they can help you. Everything's helping you, okay? But again, this video was about how everything is an inner game. To realize your dreams, to make your dreams a physical reality, okay? You must go within, always. Trying to change outside circumstance without going within is like trying to change a mirror, okay? Trying to change a reflection. No, you must change the thing that's being reflected, which is your awareness, okay? Your consciousness, your I am. Everything you say after I am is what you are declaring. I am is God. I am whatever it is. And then when you're in an imagination, you're saying I am, and then whatever you're doing. I am having this. I have this beautiful fit baddie, or I have a lot of money. I have more than enough money. I'm fucking rich. And then you're doing the thing that implies you're rich. Buying stuff, buying your family food. Those are things that I've imagined. Buying my parents food, paying the bill, and it manifests. I'm like, oh, I remember doing this. I remember this. I want to do this so much. And then it comes up. It happens. So everything you're imagining, and you keep on doing it, keep on imagining it, it's going to show up. Just let it go. Go on about your day. Go do something. You know, I like to work out because it gets me in a state of flow, a flow state. I stay focused in what I'm working out on, and then move on to the next thing, and I'm in a happy, self-validated state, a positive state. But you don't need to be in a positive state to manifest. You just, it's not about being ooh good. This is just living. This is just general life shit. Okay. That I got from Wes Watson. So I'm always shouting out Wes Watson because self-validation is fucking key to just fucking living. Okay. Being happy just now. Happiness is different from desire, because I could be happy right now, but I desire, you know, being with my girl right now. I desire, you know, driving my Hellcat. I desire, but at the same time, I'm happy. You know, I desire to be 180 pounds solid muscle, but I'm happy right now. I'm happy with or without it, but let's go get it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what I want, and I just want to have the best life that I desire. Okay, and realize those dreams. And so, those are some things that kind of took some time for me. Things that were easy for me were like getting in shape, because I've always was in sports. So I figured, yeah, I could get in shape. I could build muscle. I could do those exercises. I've done weights when I was a kid. I could go into the gym and lift those weights again. And I just had to study the formulas for building muscle and things like that. So that kind of happened really quickly. Yeah, those are the main things. And happiness is just like, I learned about happiness through Wes Watson. I learned about happiness through self-validation, because happiness is just a positive frequency. When you're self-validated, when you work out, you're in a positive frequency. Okay. Happiness is kind of a vague term. It just means you're in a positive state. Okay. So you get in a positive state and you don't really need anything. You know, you don't need anything. You know, you got some water. I have a Monster, you know, orange one. Tastes like regular orange juice. But if I just had a water right here and had a peanut butter jelly sandwich, I'd be happy as fuck. I'm super grateful. If I have a steak here, I'm happy as fuck. It doesn't fucking matter, because my gratitude and my workout got me in that positive state. Okay. So health, wealth, love, happiness. Self-validation, happiness. That's all basically in there, and then everything else just kind of happens very, very effortlessly, because you're not in resistance. Okay. So the things that I manifested really quickly recently, the key there was just experiencing it, talking to myself from that point of view, right? Look, when I was sitting down in my imagination inside of a car, I said, oh yes, I got a ride home and I got it for free. 2 ideas. 3 ideas. Getting home, ride home, free. Driving my Challenger when it was fixed. Okay. I fixed my Challenger. It's already fixed. I'm with the fit baddie who loves me, who chooses me. I'm living in my highest timeline. I have more than enough money. Thinking from the end. Think from the end. And I'm holding into the steering wheel. And I look down. I see the name of the song. Guns and Nuns, Draco the Ruler. Very specific screen. There's a Hellcat symbol on the screen, and then the letters are white. So I'm experiencing it and thinking from the end, and then I'm letting it go. When we're working on it, I'm not thinking about it. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Well, you know, then when the mechanics got there to look at it, and the electricians and things like that, I'm not like, is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? No, it's going to work. You know, I'm like, all right, I'm like, all right, I'm gone. Just let me know. Give me the bill. I'm off to my office to work, and then it manifests. Just let it go. Get in flow state. Go and worry about the process of work, okay? Or the process of whatever you're doing. Maybe you're with your partner and you're the man, so you gotta set up the date and all that stuff, right? You're the man. Oh, in my next video, I'm gonna talk about how to be a great leader, how to be a great man. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's how the inner workings happen. Some things happen instantly. Some things take time. It's really up to you on how those things are gonna happen. You know, it's either you have a lot of limiting beliefs about a thing that's around a certain topic. Maybe you don't, and if you don't, it'll happen pretty quickly. Because the only thing that's stopping us is our limiting beliefs. Everything's about eliminating the negative beliefs. You can have just this 1 or 2 beliefs that will help you, and that is, I'm worthy of anything I desire, and I get everything I want. That's it. Then you'll get everything you want. And And if you had no negative beliefs, everything would just be like manifesting, 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 because there's nothing stopping you. There's no resistance. And you fuse with it. But this is what we're here for. We're here to learn that we are one with the Creator, and everything is within, and have a beautiful life. All right. I hope this helps. I love you. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if this really helped you. If you want to get more information on manifesting, on getting in shape, self-validation, click the description below. I have books that are written on those topics. Click the description, click the author's link. All right. I love you. Peace.